sharing my journey. I'm thankful that people, they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cut in both of my pockets. Me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. All that them gonna know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only got for the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous. You know what's up?
Going crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off of the jet and I cry. I went in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Shot back, Timber, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Usu Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like...
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Mike 15, guys. Mike 15.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
SOS.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Let's go. Watch 15. Watch 15. Mike 15. Strip the ball. Strip the ball.
To throw is Perkins. Shakes off the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
43 is the Mike.
Throwing is Perkins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On fourth down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 45. White.
Go, go, go. Mike.
Ready, go.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he sneaks his way forward only for... A couple here, second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Down. Yellow. 22.
54 Mike. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day.
Back to throw here. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, this offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 with a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, with something like 4 of the last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
For their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football because, as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Watch the whip.
Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15.
Ready, go.
Now Perkins.
Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Watch 15. Watch 15. Mike 15. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
15's the Mike. 15's the Mike. I got 15. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
Dragon 60.
Here we go. Here we go.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Man, I got you.
Off the play fake. Perkins. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Perkins working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
15's the mic. 15.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Perkins. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Watch 15. Watch 15. Mike 15. Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it here. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I got him.
They'll run on first down. Edmonds. The tackle by Balen Spector. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the run.
Another carry now for Edmonds. And some room to maneuver. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Chase Edmonds becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Watch
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
19 tight. 19 tight.
We're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right?
Watch the slant.
Ready, go.
Looking to throw on second down. Perkins. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Ready, set.
The Bills on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Bronco 80.
Check hot route. Hot.
Street.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Check. Ready.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Wild Bill. 15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. The Bills at 3-10 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Mike 15. Mike 15. Mike.
On first down, Perkins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now, these 2 teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 40 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Ready? 54.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. They find some open field here. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
Set, ready. 10 black.
Watch the run. They're running it.
Here's a give to Edmonds, running to the right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Double up. Hey, watch that.
Second and 6.
Yo.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Ready.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Ready, go.
On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Again, they run with Edmonds. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So we have a tie now atop the all-time single-season rushing touchdown list. LaDainian Tomlinson, you've just been joined by this man.
And they share similar traits in running the football. Excellent vision, cutting ability, determination, will. They understand where the end zone is and will not be deterred.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half. First half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Perkins' throw taken in by Diggs.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Double dog, that's the way.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. Room here to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And bring it.
Looking to throw. Perkins. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Running left, here's Edmonds. And some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 99 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Watch 54.
I'm here all day.
6, mega.
Mike's 5-4.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left. This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it is 28-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
As partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Javon Holland on the tackle. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Watch the shift.
Cougar 19.
Watch the shift.
Ready.
They're going to try and throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
That was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
43's the mic.
43's the mic. Tackles.
Watch that, watch that.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Perkins. And Cook has it, left side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
3 yards remain for second down.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Warrior 70.
Mike 5'5", Mike 55, Mike 5'5".
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hey, check that. Street.
Out. Safe. Watch twist.
Rush in.
Herc. Right there, Herc.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
32-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Go, Rig. Go.
Big edge.
On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Viking 18.
Me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Panther Street.
49. Check 49. Kill.
Switch.
19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. Ready, go.
To throw on second down, Perkins. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Perkins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Keon Crossen. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Here we go. Black 40.
Let's go.
Mike's 50.
Go.
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Tackled on the play by Kyer Elam.
A gain of 4.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch a slant.
They'll run with Edmonds again.
I got it.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Yellow 43.
Watch 54. It's coming this way. Here we go.
Mike's 5'4".
Get that quarterback D.
Black Ultra.
That quarterback D-line. Get that.
Now back to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Mike, 54. So we got man.
Right there. 54. Right there.
52 blaster.
Switch.
Ready.
Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
I got you, punk.
Bronco 80. 54's Mike.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up, and what's been so far a tough game for them.
Watch the twist.
Hey, red.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
49.
Smash, red.
Mike, 49.
Let's go, D. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On the ground, it's Singletary. Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
It's just me and you.
Hey, check. Mike 21. Mike.
60 Eagles.
Check.
Mustang 19.
He's checking Krabs. Under 10. 10.
Cup 19.
21. We got to get the ball.
Back to throw. Perkins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down.
Hey, check. Mike 21. Mike 20.
70 Timberwolf.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Shift.
Back.
Check. Hurt.
Shift.
Here's Singletary. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. Throwing on 1st down. Perkins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Keon Crossen. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout? That's something to be cherished.
124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, I'm coming after you.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
He's brought down by Tre'Davious White.
So a victory here.